Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with some new Dr. Mario World levels. So, if you're surprised with this like I was, here's some explanation. On the Dr. Mario World Twitter page, they sent out a tweet that says, since everyone's so busy around New Year's, they're releasing this a little bit early. They have released levels on Mondays in the past, but it's been a very long time. And the thing about this is, like, the Skill Summit just came out, and it was right on Christmas. So I feel like releasing the levels on New Year's wouldn't have been that big of a deal. I'm busy on both days, today and on New Year's, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but I don't know when I'll be finishing all the levels. I should get like half of them done today. I've got some pretty busy days ahead of me, so I don't know when I'll get the rest of the videos out. But I usually rely on these being my Thursday and Friday videos, so I might have to move my schedule around a little bit. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, I always rely on these videos being put out on Thursday and Friday, and then I don't have any other videos to release on those days. But Friday we should get some patch notes for Disney Heroes Battle Mode, so I guess that'll cover that. But tomorrow I've already got some videos coming out, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't switch around the videos either. Anyways, this level here, I accidentally brought in Dr. Mario when I first played it, and it was close, but I don't think I would've got 3 stars anyways. So I came back in with Wario, and I did alright. And the most annoying thing is really these colored crates in the middle. If you get the 3 reds and the 3 blues to clear out the rows here, it's really not that bad. Maybe bring in Lemmy, because the barrels do kind of cover up a lot of stuff. But there aren't too many viruses. There's just some kind of awkward little areas to get into. And here I tried to be smart at the bottom, and I kind of just started messing myself up. So what my plan was is to get these 2 yellows here, but then I didn't get another yellow, and I've got this rainbow here. So I go and get my yellow, and then I accidentally placed this red first, which was just so stupid of me. And then I was like, oh crap, now what do I do? Well, you can place the blue on the one side, and then the red will still connect. So that's what I end up doing here, wasting the rainbow capsule. And then these reds lined up nicely to do that. And again, I can use this red capsule right there. I can use the blues to get some extra points, because I'm very worried about the points. I was honestly surprised that I got 3 stars on this one. I did pretty bad overall. But I got just enough, I guess. Or maybe I did perfectly fine. I have no idea. 3 capsules is not a lot to end on. But it was enough. There was really only one really difficult level in this section, I thought. And I'm really dreading having any hard levels, considering how hard the levels were in the previous set. So, let's see. We still got a lot of levels to go through, but I honestly thought a lot of these were fairly fun, so it's a nice change of pace so far. And this one was one that I enjoyed. You're just following the trail of the coins here, and I would suggest leaving any viruses that are still near some cage coins just sitting there for a little while. Just try and follow the coins for now, and then you can use those viruses later. Like, obviously all these blues on the top here that are surrounded by cage coins, you're probably going to want to leave that for a while until those cage coins are open. But it basically goes in a diagonal until you get down here, and then again, once you clear these yellow ones out, then... Come on. I guess gotta get a yellow. And then it kind of follows a similar trail here, going down this way. I didn't even realize there were keys in this stage, wow. Like, the doors and the keys were never really a thing that I thought about, I guess. But yeah, there are doors and keys. Make sure not to get in their way as they fall. But that really shouldn't be an issue. This level really lays itself out very nicely. The only thing I got messed up on here is, like, the one time I destroyed things horizontally was with this red one here, and now I'm going to have to build back up to it to get to it. So what's nice is we can get underneath the reds that are still here, like I just do right now. And you can see I have so many capsules left over. I was not worried about 3 stars at all. So yeah, that one was a lot of fun. You really shouldn't have too much of a problem if you just follow the coins. I guess the colors that they give you can mess you up sometimes, but just save them if you can. Let them fall later. So the next stage here, I did have to do this one twice. I don't remember what messed me up. I think there was like one block at the very top that was surrounded by colored crates, and I couldn't really clear it. But yeah, at the end you probably will have to go back and clear a block or two to get some pink coins. Unless you go for them while the stage is still going, then that won't be an issue. But there are some bombs as well. You know, it's impossible to know what the viruses underneath the fog look like. Sometimes you guess, sometimes you get lucky with what you place. But I would suggest trying to get all the stuff at the top before working your way through the bottom. Like there's some blocks up here that you're going to want to go for quickly. I think I used some yellows on this right side here to get these 2 blocks at the same time. I don't remember though. But we bring ourselves down here, and there is a red bomb down here. Yeah, I think this is where I use the yellows. Because that one yellow is going to get blown up right there. And then there aren't really any other yellows I want to go for at the moment, so we destroyed that block there. And then I used a single blue capsule to destroy that block while I'm there. Now going over this way, I ended up destroying these yellows, and luckily there were some yellows underneath as well. So that works out really well to just slip a single capsule into. We already only have 3 pink coins left, which is really nice. And I just need to destroy some of those colored crates to get to those viruses that are still there. This section over here is a little bit awkward. It's going to be hard to get this yellow. I should have just like, I don't know, placed something on that. Oh, I guess that wouldn't have worked. Well, I should have used that double yellow probably to get that one, but that's alright. We end up doing it this way, and then destroying this block 2 more times gives me all I need. And then 9 capsules remaining is clearly enough to get 3 stars. We've got one more fairly simple level to do. This one's kind of tedious, I'd say, but I suppose there can be some slip-ups. The nice thing is that there are bombs like constantly spawning in, and it's not like they're covering anything up, and they really don't get in your way all that much, I don't think. It would be nice at the beginning as well to get rid of these as soon as you can. So what I did is I tried to get rid of the bottom 2, and then use some random capsules to get to the final row up top. And now you don't have to worry about that for the rest of the game. So you can just start working your way down. Hopefully some bombs have spawned in that you can use to start getting the middle section dealt with, because that's really a big deal. You know what? If you brought in like Fire Rosalina and you didn't destroy any of those ones in the middle, wow. If Fire Rosalina hit that spot perfectly, just that whole section would be done. That would be so awesome. I'd love to see that. It would be really satisfying for her to hit that big block in the middle. What would probably happen though is she wouldn't hit it square on, and then you'd have some remaining and then some destroyed. It'd be kind of annoying, but if she would hit it perfectly, that'd be great. But I'm basically just saying this because, like, look, I'm just going through and destroying these viruses however I can. There's some strategies I can do, like I just did with those blues. But other than that, you're really just waiting for bombs to spawn in nice locations. You can get some extra points by doing that. And then, you know, just hitting the other ones whenever you can. Whenever, like, I don't have any blue bombs right now, so you just bring the blues either to help you make a platform or destroy the final blue viruses on stage. Yeah, there were never any blue bombs spawning in, it seems like. Is that even possible for blue bombs to spawn in? I think there's one at the beginning. I don't remember. But look, it's all yellows and reds right now. But yeah, we clearly are going to get 3 stars on this one. We're pretty close to it already. We just need to get these final 2 viruses here. And I am starting to run out of viruses, or capsules, and if I get a lot of blues, that would really mess me up. Yeah, there's a blue bomb. See, there are blue bombs. And we just have this final one here. We already have 3 stars without these extra capsules. So we just have one more regular stage, which is the hardest one in my opinion. I'm sure you would agree. And this one is interesting. I think this is the first time we've ever had to just clear clouds. And then the first time I played, I was just sitting here waiting for the clouds to kind of clear so you could see what was underneath. And then I finally realized that there's nothing underneath. It's just the clouds. So the viruses are not necessary to clear. You only need to clear them if they're going to help you with the rest of the stage. I brought in Dr. Goomba Tower because when I play with Wario, I was literally never ever close to doing it. I don't even know if it's possible with Wario. And also there's just that chance that he will destroy exactly what you want him to destroy. Make the stage a little bit easier to get into certain spaces. Like you can see at the bottom there, next to that red shell, there's a spot with like three open spots, which is perfect for 3 single capsules to go into. So it's just stuff like that that Dr. Goomba Tower can do that really just saves you a lot of time and capsules as well. I also brought in the Thwomp, which will give me some points at the end of the stage just to make sure I get those 3 stars, which was the main problem. I beat this stage quite a bit, but I didn't get 3 stars most of the time. And then finally I brought in Dr. King Boo, which I don't... Did he trigger? No, I don't think I even got down to 5 capsules. So there was no chance for him to even trigger, but luckily I didn't need him to. And right there, Dr. Goomba Tower saved me by hitting that final cloud for me. If he would have hit the shell, that would have been alternatively just as good. And then yeah, the amount of capsules I think would have gotten me 3 stars anyways, but Thwomp just ensured that. So we get to move on to the time stages now. We're going to switch back to Wario to do it. And I beat these all on my first try. The second stage was the one I think I was the closest. No, the third stage was definitely the one I was closest to failing. But the second one I thought I would fail and I did not. But we'll get to that when we get there. This first one I think is pretty easy. Whenever there's just a single color on stage, I think it's the easiest kind of time stage to do. And there are a lot of spaces where you're going to want to try and bring some single capsules into. But there really doesn't need to be that much of a strategy. Like I said, since there's only pink capsules, you know what's going to be next. You don't even have to look at what you're dragging down because you know it's a double pink. Occasionally there's a rainbow capsule, but that's not really going to matter. So just drag down double pinks constantly into each column here. You might have to destroy some blocks a couple extra times. Honestly, you probably won't, just because there's a lot of viruses near all the blocks. And here in this one space is kind of awkward. Just make sure to bring 2 double pinks down. And then this side as well is going to be kind of weird. Again, don't worry about wasting any capsules or anything. Just bring them down as quick as you can. And then those final 2 viruses are very easy to get to. I was, on all these, a little worried about the points, but each time it was just wasn't an issue. Now this one, as I was playing, I was the most afraid that I was going to lose because it's got a bunch of extra point capsules, which I didn't actually watch. Is it increasing your time or is it not? But the point is that I barely collected any of them. I collected a few at the beginning, and it ended up doing fine. Yeah, so it adds time to your thing, which is what I assumed. I never took the time to look, but I assumed that's what it was doing. But I really didn't get that many. I get a few at the beginning. You know, we're up to 45 seconds here, which I think is the max amount of time I get. But the thing is, if you bring in Wario, you're constantly going to be getting extra time. So in the end, I feel like I ended with like 30 seconds or something. I had so much time, and you only have greens and blues, which is again fairly easy compared to the 3 colors you would usually get. And it definitely feels like they wanted you to have more of a strategy going into this one. But if you're super quick, like I was, and if you bring in Wario as well, I really don't think you should have 2 out of a time. And I definitely didn't end with 30 seconds, but I think I end with 3 stars with... Oh, I was very close to 3 stars here. So as I cleared it, I realized, you know, there's no way I'm not going to get 3 stars. But as I was playing, I was like, Oh man, I didn't get any of those extra point capsules. There's no way I'm gonna be 3-star in this one. But no, with Wario, I feel like it's very possible to do it no matter how many capsules you get. So just keep that in mind. Wario is definitely the best one for that. Although bringing someone like Dr. Goomba Tower could maybe guarantee you some more of those extra capsules, who knows. But this one here is kind of annoying as well. Again, if you brought in someone like, I don't know, someone that would guarantee you to hit that bottom row. I immediately thought of Daisy would be the best way to hit that bottom row, but I don't know if that's a great idea. Regardless, Wario works out just fine. Again, you really just have to be quick, making sure to bring down the right colors down here. If you bring down some wrong colors, or like right here, if that that blue one came back into the middle, which was annoying, you just got to be quick about getting rid of it then. And sometimes just try to be a little bit more careful as you're waiting for that virus to spawn back in. And like right here, I accidentally let this pink one go down, which wastes a little bit more time. But once you get to the bottom, these electric bombs here are going to do the majority of the work for you. There will be some stuff left over, mostly at the top, I'm pretty sure, which will mean you will most likely have to build back up to it. With these pinks, I got pretty lucky that they lined up the way they did, but with the blues, I have to go pretty high up. So I was very close on losing here, but I got 3 stars before the timer ended anyways, so that one was the closest one for sure. And again, if you're quick, you should get 3 stars without even having to worry about the time, so just keep that in mind. But there we go, that was the first set of levels. I'll try to get the second level set out very soon. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you then. Goodbye.